Hi there, my name is Tatiana and you're watching YouTube channel You Can. So today's video, I'll be featuring our walk-in raised bed. This is not a generic, traditional, standard small raised bed that is generally 2.5 to 3 feet wide. This is actually a huge raised bed, and the reason we made it as a raised bed is because the soil here is so compact and clay that it was easier to build basically a frame and then fill it with good soil and garden that way than try and till and amend the clay and rocks that we had here. So the idea for this raised bed this season is to utilize the space to its maximum capacity. So we have broccoli, cauliflower growing in this area, and I just planted tomato plants right in between them. And my thought is that when the broccoli and the cauliflower are grown to the size where I can cut them, it will be early on in the season and they will not be drowning out the tomato plants. I hope. We shall see. But that's my plan. As you can see right here, I have a bunch of weeds, but this is actually knotweed, or it's called prostrate knotweed. It's a medicinal herb. It's a kidney tonic. So I am leaving it here because in a few days I will be harvesting and dehydrating this herb to use in case it is needed. I would also like to show you a difference between the unmulched and the mulched area of the garden. So if you look over here, you can see that there is a crazy mangle of different weeds, but these are actually not weeds. These are herbs. This plant, for example, right here is called the water pepper. It has medicinal properties, and we have narrow leaf plantain and broadleaf plantain, but they are weeds because they are growing in my raised bed. So they will be coming out. But I wanted to show you the difference between this area and that area over there. Because as you can see, I have grass clippings on the ground. And there are barely any weeds. Yes, prostrate knotweed is coming up through, but that's okay. It's very, very minimal. You can see that there are no weeds here. Like the mulch literally halted their growth and killed them. And you can see how damp the soil is. That's all thanks to this wonderful mulch, grass clippings. And then over here, you can see that the soil is dry, very dry. And even the place that we have drip irrigation in, over on this side where the lettuce is, you can see that the soil is dry. Yes, if I scratch away, it's moist underneath, but on a hot day, even the drip irrigation, if it's turned off, it will be dry before too long. So, can any grass be used for mulch? No. Here's the reason why. If you cut this grass right here, and this is, I believe, crabgrass, and it grows throughout our yard. But if you cut these into your lawnmower bag and then put them out into your garden as mulch, you will have seeded your garden with crabgrass pretty much, because these seeds will mature even when they're cut, because that's the natural, I guess, protection system of plants. If they have seed tassels, you cut them off, they use all of the energy left to quickly make the seeds mature and then self-seed. So you do not want to cut this into a bag and then put it in your garden, because you will be battling with crabgrass in your, or whatever other grass it may be, in your raised bed. But if you take a look over here, this does not have any seed tassels on it. So you can totally cut this, even the clover with the flowers. Cut this and put this in your garden for mulch. As the grass clippings break down, they actually give some nutrients to the soil and make it a little more fluffy besides that. So totally use the grass that is not with seeds, and do not use grass that has seeds. Simple as that. So back to this raised bed. Like I said, we're trying to utilize the space as much as possible. So we have broccoli and cauliflower, tomatoes, I have lettuce, celery in between the lettuce. I will be cutting the lettuce, and the celery will continue to grow and have more space as it grows and as I remove the lettuce. And we have peas with some lettuce in between the peas. But also on the sides here, I have a flower called nasturtium. So if you look right here, there's many different varieties of nasturtiums, but the cool thing about them, they are beautiful and they are edible. So if you're all about pretty and edible, that's the plant for you. The flowers are gorgeous in salads and they taste really good. They have a slightly spicy flavor, and I used the nasturtium leaves in my dill pickles last year. They add an amazing flavor to them if you like spicier, slightly bitey type of food. So we will try to keep you updated and make videos through the season to show you how this whole idea works out. I really hope it works out, but we'll keep you updated. So broccoli, tomato, broccoli, nasturtium, and that's pretty much how this whole section of the raised bed is. It's tomatoes alternating with broccoli and cauliflower. And lettuce, I have a few different varieties. I do not remember the varieties. I think one is called May Queen, and this one I'm not sure, but they're delicious. And then we have peas, sweet peas here, shelling peas, more lettuce along the side. And then over here on this side, I have cabbage, some more lettuce. This is a small add-on to the same walk-in raised bed. And we have lettuce, peas, and radishes here on the side. And beets right here. They're tiny little ones coming up. That is it for today. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe if you like this video.